thanks for visiting. Yeah, so this is your reading for April the 1st to, I don't know, might be a week ahead, might be 2 weeks ahead. I'm just playing up my ear right now because I've got lots of people I'm helping, I'm doing lots of different things, and I know everyone else is, it's not just me. So, so I don't want to promise things if I can't deliver them. So I'm just going to say from the 1st of April until I don't know. So yeah, so that's all I'm going to say. And actually there's another thing I'm going to say. Look at these cards. They are, this looks like the most everything reading in at once, I have to say. So there's lots of emotions, ups and downs, everything. So okay, I'm just going to start right at the start. Hopefully this will make some kind of sense. So okay, so with the Ace of Cups, I'll start there, obviously. Okay, so yeah, so obviously this is all about emotion. This is pure emotion, the Ace of Cups, hugely emotional, and everyone's feeling a bit like this. Obviously I'm having ups and downs. Everyone is, really, pretty much everyone. But it feels like I'm getting lots of waiting here. It feels like waiting. It feels like you're waiting for something. Yeah, you're waiting for an opening, waiting for a door to open, waiting for a door to open. Look at this dove going through this cup, going through the opening, out the other side. So you're waiting for an opening, and yeah, it feels like you're waiting to get out of one situation and you wanted to move into another one. So you're in the situation you didn't want to be in, and you're kind of waiting. You knew you had to wait. I think you had to go through quite an emotional process, and you're on your own with that. It feels very alone. It feels as if, oh, I had to do this on my own. I had to go through this emotional process on my own. I think what's happened is you've had to move on from someone, and you're quite alone with that. But you've gotten through that now, I think. That's what I'm getting. You've gotten through that time. You've passed through that. You've moved forward. Yeah, so you've moved forward emotionally, but there's still a physical move that you need to make. It's like, oh, I've done the emotional thing, I've made the emotional shift. I just need to do the physical shift. So it's like, and yeah, this is a very, very emotional card. I can feel this need. It's not like, oh, I want to move. It's like, I need to. So it might literally be that you're in an environment you're unhappy with. It might be that you have to live with someone you're unhappy with, or you're near someone, or it might just be an area that you're in where you're around people and you can't stand it, and you have to move. So it's like this, I'm ready now, I've done the emotional thing, I need to do the physical move now, I'm ready to go. It feels very, very urgent. It feels like I need to do this, I need to do this. But I think it might have stopped. I think you planned this, I think you wanted to move, or you're in the middle of planning something, and it had to stop, because obviously with everything that's happening right now, lots and lots of things like that have stopped. So maybe that's what's happened. And you know, I have to tell you this, if you're worried about this, if you think, oh, is this ever going to happen? Because we're all sitting here, we're all thinking, when are we going to be able to go out the door? Literally, when are we going to be able to go out the door? And for you, you literally want to move out of where you are into another door, if this is you. So there's a delay, obviously. I have to tell you, I am seeing you moving through a door, because if you look down, right at the center of this card, sorry, right at the center of this card, right at the center of this spread, the Four of Wands is there, and that's all about, you know, the gates are opening. It's all about 11:11, the opening of the doors. So literally, you are going to be able to find this door. You're going to be able to go through this door. So I can see that right now, even before I get there. I'm looking across at that. So you're going to be able to do this. And yeah, just looking at this dove, try and get some peace. Try and get some peace within yourself, or for yourself, if you're going through this. You need peace within. I know it's hard if you're around a difficult situation, especially now when you're kind of trapped, because everyone feels a bit like that. And if you're around someone you don't want to be, especially in your home, it must feel absolutely terrible if you're going through this. So try and find some peace within yourself. Meditate if you can. I know it's hard. Find your own space if you're sharing a space with someone that's bothering you. Even if it's a room, a corner of room, anything, get a room divider, anything you can. Even if you put up a curtain, a sheet, anything, just to get some space to yourself. It's only temporary. Just remember, this is only temporary. I'm going to find the door. I'm going to be able to open the door. I'm going to be able to get out of the door. But for the moment, I have to find my own place of peace. So you've got to do that. That's what this card's telling you as well. Okay, yeah, there's someone here. There's someone else here. I think I saw this in your last reading, actually. It feels like someone wants to help you. It's beautiful, actually. This is beautiful. Someone wants to help you. So you're in a situation that you're not happy in, whether that's with a person, whether that's in a house, whether that's in a place, an environment. And then there's this other person that wants to come and help you. I'll just show you how I'm seeing this. Someone wants to catch your heart. Someone wants to catch your tears. Look at this hand. The tears are coming down, the water's falling down, but there's a hand underneath catching the tears, catching everything. Absolutely beautiful, very tender. So this is a very tender person. This is a very sensitive person, very loving person. And they definitely want to support you. They want to support you. Yeah, it feels like you can't be around them right now. Obviously, because of what's happening right now, we can't be around people we want to be around quite a lot. But there's also this feeling of needing a little bit of time, needing a bit of space, because it feels like you're in this old situation, you're kind of stuck there, and you're going to have some space between the old situation and this new person, if this is someone you want to be with. And there's definitely love here. I can see that. So I think you're being forced to get that time to think right now, like everyone else. And so yeah, you're getting that time. So this is time to think. So use that space, get your peace, get that space to yourself inside and outside of your mind and your emotions, and use this time to really think, how do I want to move forward? Do I want to be with this new person? Do I want to accept what they're giving me? I have to say, it feels absolutely beautiful. They want to support you emotionally. There's this hand underneath this cup supporting you emotionally. Absolutely beautiful. And supporting your tears, supporting your fears. Beautiful. Okay, so the next card, which isn't so beautiful, is the Tower. Right, so, okay, this is interesting. Okay, before I say anything, this isn't a great big huge horrible thing that's going to happen to you. I just wanted to clear that up before I said any more, because a lot of people see this card and they're no, and I do that too. So I just want to clear that up. Now, again, I'm seeing this here in this card. It feels like you are waiting for this door to open. It feels like you might still be in this position. So waiting for a door. You know what this is? I think you might be waiting for something to come into money or abundance, or something that's good, a flow of energy, a flow of abundance, something positive coming in to help you to get to this door. Waiting for a door, waiting for freedom. That's what I keep on seeing all through this so far. And there's a backlog. Sorry about that noise. There's a backlog here. There's a backlog. It feels like a backlog of abundance, backlog of goodness, money. It's coming to you. It's going to flow to you. So something's going to come. It's money. It's something else. It does feel like money. Money keeps on coming into my head, and I keep on saying money. So it has to be money. And whatever that is, it's going to help to push you through that door. Because where you are right now, you know, you can't see the door. You can't see the door. You can't see where it is. You can't see how you're going to get out of this. And literally, if you look at this tower, there are no doors on this tower. There are only windows. So literally, you're in this tower. You can't see the door. But what I have to tell you is there is some kind of abundance that's coming in. It's going to help you to be able to find the door and to move out of the door. And even though you won't be able to move out right away in this time, in this space, in this time we're in the world right now, you will be able to eventually. And just having that abundance with you, that's going to give you some more peace as well, because you'll be able to think to yourself, okay, I'm in this now, but I have this abundance, I have this money, I have this key that's going to bring me to the door and let me out. That's going to make you feel a bit better. And okay, something else I'm seeing here. Right, okay, so there's some hurt here. Someone hurt you. So it might be that you're still around this person. It might be that someone you're in a home with and you're trying to escape. It might be someone who is around you. Now, it might not be, but it might be someone who's completely away from you. But there's someone who's hurt you. It's something to do with this Tower. It's something to do with where you are, something to do with the reason why you can't move away right now. I think it's all tied in some way. I don't know. But there's lots of chaos in this tower, so it's a bit difficult to see. But now, someone's hurt you. This is what I'm getting very clearly, if this resonates with you. You're both going to receive something. You're both getting some kind of an abundance, but you're getting more than them. You're either getting more than them, way more, or you're getting something better than what they receive. Now, very, very, very strong message I'm getting, and I need to tell this to something, or to someone I should say. Now, this is in the past, I know that, but it feels as if it's all brewing under the surface. The abundance is going to come out, and then you've got this thing that's going to come out, and you're going to have to keep this quiet. This is very important for someone to hear. If this is you, don't talk about what you've received. Don't talk about how much you've received. Don't say anything about this abundance that's coming into this other person. Because if you do say this, there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of jealousy, there's a lot of trouble that might come to you if you let this out. So if you talk about this, there might be some trouble that comes. Lots and lots of anger. Save yourself this tower moment. That's what the message is here. Save yourself the tower moment, and do that by keeping quiet. Keep quiet. If you want to move through this door, this, whatever is coming in, it's going to help you to do that, but you need to keep this quiet. I really, 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 really hope this person, or the right person I should say, gets to hear that message. I really do. So, okay, so the next card, or the last card, you have your past. I'm getting all messed up because this is so intense. It's the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, again, moving away, wanting to get away from something or someone, and wanting to move through a door. Again, you're going to be able to do this. So this person in the Tower card, this person who really hurt you, they think they're a bit smarter than you. That's what they think, actually. So when this happens, this is a really strong message I have to tell you as well, because you might be around this person. Let them think that. Don't worry about what they say. Let them think they're smarter than you. Just let them think they're smarter than you. If they say, oh, I'm better than you, you have got everything, you can't escape, you can't do this, I'm this, you've got that. Whatever they say, doesn't matter what they say. Just sit there smiling and thinking, I've got this abundance coming to me. I don't have to say anything to you. Because if you start to justify yourself, or if you start to say to them, no, that's not true, you're actually wrong there. If you start saying anything at all about this, you might accidentally let this out, and you don't want to do that. Please avoid this tower. Please avoid this tower. And you know, you've got the Magician here as well. I'm just looking across to this Magician. It's right next to this. It's so interesting because you've got these really amazing cards next to these kind of darker cards here. And when you think about a magician, he doesn't show his tricks. So if you think about a magician that's on the stage, a traditional one, not this magician, but you know, one that you see on a stage, he keeps his tricks to himself, or the method to himself. You know, we see the end result and we all clap and it's all fantastic, but he doesn't show us how he does the trick. So keep this to yourself. You're going to get out of this door, and that's the trick. That's the trick. Getting away, getting out of this. And you don't have to say anything to this person. You can just walk off, and that's the trick. That's the trick. Your absence is the trick. So they're going to look up and they're going to say, oh, they've gone. I thought I was much smarter than them. Oh, that's the trick. So don't say anything. I feel as if I have to keep on saying that. Yeah, so just one other little thing I'm getting here. To be able to get this money, or whatever this is, it's got to be money. You know, you might have to apply to something. I'm getting some kind of application process here. It feels a little bit daunting, actually, or a little bit confusing. So if this is you, if this is making sense to you, if you know what this is, just don't be daunted by this. Don't let this stop you. Please do this. Just jump through each hoop as it comes, and you'll get there. It's really, really, really worth it. It really is. And yeah, if there are papers, forms, that candle's making a noise. Very strange. Yeah, so if you've got forms you're filling out, or things like that, if you've got something up on a screen online, on your phone, or on a laptop or something, please hide it from this person, especially if they're around you. Please hide it from them. Don't expose yourself. Please don't expose yourself. Please keep things a secret if that's you. It's making a rattling noise. Okay, so the first card you have here present is the Moon. Yeah. This is a bit of a moody card, all kinds of different moods in this card. It can be so many different things. So yeah, look at this lobster. So you've already come out of the darkest part of this emotional thing. You've come through the emotions again. And with you, I think your emotions are always the toughest part of anything. You know, if you can get through emotions, if you can, you know, I think if your emotions are hurt, that's everything to you. That's it. That's the end, you know. But if you can get through the emotional part, which I think you have, which is what I'm seeing with this lobster here, you've been through the worst, you can get through anything. And I think that's a big message in this card. So if you're holding tight, if you're in a place you don't want to be, or if you're around something, you're waiting for this to come in, you can get through this time and you'll come out the other side. That's what this is telling you. Okay, there's something else here. This is a little bit specific, but yeah, this is a really nice message actually. It's kind of a mixed message. I'm getting two sides of a coin here, a good side and a bad side. If you look at this moon, you know, there's a sun at the back and there's a sad face at the front. So the sun's on one side, the sun's at the back, and the moon's at the front. Two sides to a coin. So, you know, and there are all these emotions in one here. So, and you know, I never see this in this card. This is the first time I've ever seen this. But you know, the way the world is right now, it's really interesting with these readings. A lot of new things are coming out. A lot of completely different things are coming out when I look at these cards now. It's very interesting. It's this big shift in the world, and it's making me see things in new ways. And I think it's making everyone in the world see things in new ways. But anyway, what I'm getting here is, never seen this before. It's a pregnancy. There's a pregnancy. Some kind of pregnancy announcement. There's some kind of birth that's coming up, but I think it's a pregnancy announcement. Now, obviously, anything like that, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful blessing. Any child that comes into the world is absolutely beautiful. But of course, you know, there are lots of worries about children being born into this world right now. Of course there are. And, you know, look at the face on this moon. He looks so worried. So if you're worried about this, if you know about this, or it might be that there's someone close to you, a relative or a friend who's in this situation, you might be worried for them. They're probably worried. I can't go out. What am I going to do? This time will pass. You know, this time of fear is going to pass. And I think that's what this is telling you. You know, we're all going to look back over this time. And of course, it's not going to be easy. We've got a long way to go. Look at where this lobster's going. He has to go past this snarling dog and this wolf, so there's a lot there. And he has to go up this big hill, and it's very difficult. But he'll get there. He'll get past. And look at these watchtowers. We're all going to look back over this time, and we're all going to say, we've done this. Look at what we've done. We've passed through this. We're at the other end. So try not to fear this. I know it's really hard. Try not to worry if there's this pregnancy, if someone you know is pregnant. Just try not to worry. Everyone's going to get through this. Just to support them as much as you can, because if they're isolated, it's very, very hard. Okay, so the next card you have for your present is the Four of Wands. Absolutely fantastic card. Sorry, someone's playing a guitar or something next door. It's really annoying me. I'm going to try and ignore it. I hope you can't hear it. We're all stuck indoors, so we're all around everyone else, where we're usually not. Yeah, so speaking of doors, I was seeing a door. And so here we are. This is it. This is 11:11. This is the gates are opening. The gates are opening. You've got the Magician here as well. You can do anything. Just remember that. You're going to get to these gates. You're going to get to this door. And this is really interesting, actually, because if you're literally looking for a new place, and I was seeing that some of you probably are, you're thinking about a new place and then it's come to a stop, a literal new home. So, yeah, literally looking for a door. So if you're frustrated because you can't make this happen right now, you know, obviously a lot of things are on hold. This is just telling you to wait for the right moment. The right moment's coming. We're all being forced to wait for the right moment. So it's definitely coming to you. The 11:11's coming to you. And just something else I'm seeing on this card with this literal place. If you're looking for a literal home, a new home, it's a little bit hard to see. It's a little bit small. But if you look just between the wands, you know, the narrow section of the wands, in between the gaps, there are these two little houses, one between each gap, with these red roofs. You can see them there. So when it's time to look for somewhere, look outside the gaps, look outside of the normal way you'd look for a property. You know, it might be that someone around you knows of a place, it might be a friend of a friend, it might be a different way you'd normally find this, because I think that's how you're going to find the right place, looking outside of the narrow gap. And just looking at these beautiful red ribbons as well at the top of these wands, you'll get the best gifts. You'll get the best gifts if you look outside the norm, the normal way. So the way you're going to find this place, if you're looking for a place, is outside of the normal way. So that's what I'm seeing there. And okay, it's just something else here as well. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. I'm getting coming home. Someone's coming home. So if you're waiting for someone, to come back, I'm not getting a love connection here. It might be, but that's not what I'm seeing here. It could be, so don't discount it, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting someone coming back. I'm getting, yeah, beautiful welcome with these two women welcoming. Now, obviously right now, you're probably not able to see them physically, because look at this card. Look at how far away we are. We're social distancing from these two women. You know, we're far away. So it's really interesting, these things that are coming up. So, yeah, so someone you're missing, someone you're really, really, really missing, if this is you, they're going to contact you, and in time you'll be able to see them again properly. Not now, you can't see them now, obviously by the look at this, we're far away, but they're going to be contacting you, so you'll be calling them, texting, whatever it is, and then eventually you'll be able to see them again. So beautiful, beautiful card. I love this card. So good. I love that. Okay, so the last card you have your present is the Magician. Okay, yeah, so with this person who wants to come back in the Four of Wands, they are coming back, they definitely are. And the Magician's telling you that, because the Magician's all about, I want to manifest this and I can get anything I want. So they're going to come back, you're going to talk to them, it's absolutely definite. You can see that in this card. And okay, this is what I'm getting. This might help you to know who this is, this person who's coming back. This feels like someone who's a little bit, how can I say this, a little bit unusual in terms of today's society. Yeah, they're really special. They've got really special gifts, because I keep on seeing gifts here with the Four of Wands with those beautiful ribbons. So they've got very special gifts, and I don't think society recognizes that. A lot of people don't see these gifts. Okay, this is a little bit specific, but I'll just tell you what I'm seeing. Yeah, I don't like saying disorder. I really hate saying that, because sometimes these people who see things in special ways, they're the ordered ones sometimes, and a lot of the time society are the disordered ones. But anyway, they see the world in a really special way. That's what I'm trying to say. But they've got these amazing gifts, and it looks like they're mirroring you right now. It looks like they're trying to get out of a situation, they're trying to manifest their way out of a situation, and you're trying to get out of your situation, and you're both going to climb out of this, and then you're going to meet at the end, but you're going to have contact before that. But at the moment it looks like they're mirroring, they're trying to manifest getting out of this, and they're trying to manifest getting toward you, coming toward you. Yeah, I'm seeing this a lot actually. It's in a lot of readings, it's everywhere really. A lot of people are coming back, or you know, they're getting back into contact with people again. Yeah, there's a real energy all over the world of, you know, it's like, oh, am I going to be able to see them again? Am I going to be able to ever see this person again? I don't know if I can, so I've got to contact them, I've got to call them. So lots of people are doing that. It's a very positive movement actually, it really is, and there's lots of forgiveness as well. So it might be that they forgive you or you forgive them. I don't think there's any animosity here. It just feels very positive, really. So I don't know. But yeah, you're going to talk to this person, and then in time you're going to see them. So absolutely beautiful. Okay, so the first card you have for your future is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so look at these three cards. Look at these three cards. So you can see the sequence. There's a very obvious sequence here. Well, I can see the sequence anyway. Very straightforward. This is telling me exactly what's going to happen. Okay, so I'll talk about all these three cards together. So, okay, so with the Ten of Pentacles, if you look at the way this scene is, and you know, the way we're looking into this scene, we're looking back and we're looking into the scene. So again, we're social distancing, we're apart from this family, and we're looking in. So, so what we're looking into is there's this big arch here, which is representing the door again. So there's this big arch, and you know, when we look through the arch, we can see all these beautiful blue skies, which represents freedom. Blue skies, trees, we can walk through that, we can get to freedom. So that's what that's representing. And we're looking out into that right now. But at the moment we're stuck where we are, because there's a money barrier. There's a big barrier of money in the way, and it's stopping us from going through the door, going through the arch. So I think what's stopping you right now are a few things. One thing is, you know, we all can't move right now, so that's one. But I think the other thing is a lack of money might be stopping you from moving ahead. If that's the case, which is what I'm seeing on this card, money is coming in. I was seeing that coming in the Tower card. And it's going to come in quite quickly, because look at the action in the Eight of Wands. It's coming in really quickly, probably a lot faster than I was imagining in the beginning. I was thinking, oh, it's going to come in sometime. But it's coming in quite quickly. I can see that now. And when it comes in, again, that's what's going to remove this barrier, this money wall that's in between us and the freedom now. So, and look at what's at the end of this again. Money's coming in. You've got the King of Pentacles. This is all about security. He's so secure. He's built up his wealth. He's been doing this for years, and he's at the top of his game. He's sitting there. I'm so safe. I'm so secure. That's how he's feeling. And that's how you're going to be feeling eventually. First, you're going to get this, if this is you, you're going to get this abundance, or whatever this help is that's coming in. It might be actually cash, or it might be some other kind of help that comes in to help you to move. It's some kind of abundance. Again, keep this quiet, because if you look at this king, he's got all these, you know, vine leaves and grapes all over him, and they're a little bit like a trap. When I look at this, it's like, oh, they're all kind of trapping him. It's a bit claustrophobic. So keep quiet about this once again if you've got this person around you, because you don't want to trap yourself. You're getting this money, you're getting this freedom, so don't trap yourself by what you say. So that's the message here again. And yeah, so I think that's really all I have to say about that. But I really, really hope this resonates with someone, because someone's getting to their freedom. Someone's getting freedom, someone's trapped and they're getting their freedom. But the big thing here is keep this quiet. If you know you've got this nasty person that hurt you around you, keep it quiet from them. If they call you names, if they're nasty, whatever they do, keep it quiet, keep it quiet. Okay, so Gemini, yeah, this is a general reading, so obviously it's not going to resonate with everyone. Yeah, that's all I really want to say. Thank you for listening, and stay safe and well.